till of your flesh. Amen? It's the truth. Anything that we produce, we do. And that's the reason why God's trying to. And I know it's hard, even for the church in a whole. God's trying to get us that He's trying to get us back to the foundation is in trusting Him at His Word. Amen? I'm the righteousness of God in Christ Jesus, not because of what I say so. It's because that He says so. Amen? Nothing that I do makes myself the righteousness of God. I'm not the righteousness of God in Christ Jesus because I'm a preacher, because I'm a Christian. I'm the righteousness of God in Christ Jesus because He says I am. Amen? And you have to stand on that because you're never going to feel like you're worthy enough. Amen? You never will. I don't know if anybody I've ever talked about, truly born again, ever felt like they were worthy of what God did. Amen? And we never was worthy. The reason why He did it is because He loved us. Amen? And He loved us right in our state that we was in. Amen? He loved us when we were sinners, good for nothing, like I was preaching Sunday. And I hope that service helped Sunday. Amen? My son gave me a great compliment. He said, Dad, I believe that's the best message you preached in a whole year. I thought, well, what about the other ones I preached on? But I knew what he was saying. Amen? But, you know, church, I thank God for what Christ did for me. Because what He did for me, I was included in that. When He died, I died in Him. Amen? When He died to sin, because I was in Him, I died to sin. Amen? All that was included unto me because I was in Christ. Amen? How many believes that? I believe that. Amen? And in that believing that, there will be a manifestation of the fruit produced out of that. But you have to walk in it by faith. Amen? You ain't going to never feel that. Amen? How many of you here knows what it feels like to be dead in Christ? No. I don't. I don't know what it feels like. But I know in faith it works. Amen? Amen? In faith is where everything gets activated. And you believe it or not, we live in a church dispensation that we don't want to live in faith. We want to live in our good works. You know, I said this at work the other day is we honestly live in a dispensation of church time that we've actually got God indebted back to us. Amen. God's in debt back to me because I go to church, I'm faithful to this, I pay my tithes, I pray a little bit, and by doing so, God owes me back. God don't owe you back anything that He already gives you. That's the truth. And we can't live in a time, because, when I get up and go to work on Monday, that job owes me something. It owes me a paycheck at the end of the week. Amen? True? How many of you is going to work tomorrow for free? Not one hand. Why are you going to work tomorrow? Because you love your job? You're going to work tomorrow because there's a payday coming. Amen? And see, what happens is we try to indebt God back the same way. We try to work for Him, do this, saying, God, you owe me this back. And you can't put God under that. And if you do, you'll see people's testimony when they get in trouble. Havoc hits their life. It's, God, I don't understand. I give you my life. God, I've been faithful to church. I've served you for 20 years. God, how could you allow this to happen to my loved one? To be honest with you, God don't work on the same basis that you work on. Amen. By saying that, you're honestly saying, God, because I did this for you, you owe me back a healing. God don't owe you back a healing. Amen. If it's His will for you to be healed, you'll be healed. I believe that. But it ain't. Is everybody healed that believes in God? So what is it? Is their belief wrong, or just ain't God's will? I'm telling you, God works in different ways that we do. And that's the hard part, is understanding God. Amen? And I'll be honest with you, I just have to take Him at His Word and try not to understand it a lot. Because when you begin to try to understand it, we're people that wants to understand everything. And if we can understand it, then we'll believe. There's some things you got to believe what you don't understand. And I'll give you one example. Amen? God, there was never a beginning to God. Now tell me where the understanding in that is. But let me ask you this. Do you believe that? 4 or 5 of you do, praise God. Amen. And that's the truth. There was never I guarantee you I can start a big fight in here tonight. You know how I can start an argument? What comes first, the chicken or the egg? Well, brother, there you go. I almost said the chicken.
Chicken did. Yep.
Yeah.
The chicken came.
God created the chicken first. But how do you know He created the egg and the chicken come out of the egg? See, when I know, see, there you go. See, we find it. And that's what I'm
It
saying.
says though that
All I know
he
is He created.
He
Well, He
created the
created
chicken
every part
and
of the
then
chicken. I know He
the
created
creatures
the chicken somewhere now.
create after
But,
their
you
kind.
know, that's what God's trying to do now. And I'll be honest with you, church. That's what's been wrong with the church. They would separate over what come first, the chicken or the egg. You know, there's many denominations that split because of one person didn't baptize and submerge. One person would just sprinkle. And churches is split up over that right there. Amen? I don't think anything like that should split. To be honest with you, I don't think anything we should split up if it don't mean salvation at the end. But see, people's wait their salvation on one's got to be baptized. You've got to speak in tongues. You've got to do this. You've got to do. No, you've got to be born again, the Bible says.
That's right.
If you be born again, then you're His. Amen? And then, do I believe in being baptized? Absolutely. If you can be, I think you should be. But do I think that if you don't get baptized, you get born again, but you don't get baptized, you're going to go to hell? Absolutely not. Because then the blood didn't do what it was supposed to do.
Amen. Right.
Amen? True. Praise the Lord. Amen. Good to see y'all. Amen. This is Sister Amanda's family, her and her mom, her sister, and her sister's boyfriend. And we appreciate them. Brother Eddie, is that your family? Yes. Appreciate them coming. Amen. Good. Amen. We're just playing around here. Most of the time I got my Crocs on, but I wore my shoes because I thought we might have some visitors. So I wore my Sunday go because we're just playing around here. Amen. I believe church makes too much out of being starchy. Amen. I believe
absolutely
at home. Amen. I don't want to be a pastor here. Amen. Because I believe that's the reason why we're here. Amen. We can ask questions. We can, and if we want to laugh or do whatever we want to do. Amen. Because I believe this is a body of Christ. Amen. Love you, that causes you. Praise the Lord.
Body of Christ.
So you got to sing.
It is amazing.
He sang our Redeemer lives.
Well, you know, Brother Dan, I'm thinking, like he's coming up there,
Go ahead, brother.
as you would say and all that, it's amazing how we try to understand so much when the Word clearly told us not to lean to our own understanding.
Right.
You know, we want to understand it our way when it ain't our way.
Right.
You know, if we'll just trust the Lord and lean not to our own understanding,
Right.
and acknowledge Him in all of our ways, He'll direct our path. That's what His Word says.
Now